one universal thing I can tell you about these people is that they are different. There's something different about an individual that will sign on the dotted line and say, if called to risk, I will risk it all for my country and my fellow citizens.
I think the most difficult would probably have been the deployment. It was a long time. All told, it wound up being about 28 months separated. We were deployed for 15 months, and I served both in Baghdad and Mosul during probably some of the toughest times during the war over there.
Toughest is just this last deployment, leaving a 4-month-old at home with my wife, so that was difficult for both her and my daughter, I'm sure.
I gotta say the most difficult part is family. Because when I started this, my kids were small. So, you know, being in and out, I've deployed several times, so that's the roughest.
Being away from my family, I'm married with 3 kids, and not having my kids around and knowing that they're worrying about me when I'm over there, and every time I would leave they would cry and everything else because they weren't sure if that'd be the last time they ever saw me, so that's really been tough.
It's just overwhelmed with gratitude that people would take the time out of their busy day and their evenings just to stand by the road, you know, and wave at us and hold signs and flags, and then for the troopers, the law enforcement, to take time with everything that's happening in society, to take time to escort us.
The Tribute to Troops event is unique. It's not so much a fundraiser. I hate people who call it a fundraiser. It's a celebration. It's a celebration in terms of the civilians meeting with the enlisted members, and just the joy and the love of bringing all those people together in one place. And we believe if you do it right, the funding will come, because we've created an atmosphere that allows people to get involved and to help. And that's what I think is unique to us, between the food, the music, and the camaraderie, and the love that's shown between the civilians and the military. I don't know where else you can find that. When you come to the Tribute to Troops event, I warn people, I tell them, bring their handkerchief, bring your dancing shoes, come hungry, and be ready to celebrate.
In 2 years, the Warrior Empowerment Foundation has accumulated $250,000, which 100% of the proceeds go directly to the soldiers. And you can't say that for a lot of organizations. Usually there's administrative costs and fees, and the military has a lot of numerous organizations that try to help, but I don't know of any that give 100% of the proceeds to the soldiers. For all the veterans, past and present, we truly appreciate again, the time and the willingness to donate your hard-earned money, and business owners, things that you could have gave to something else. From all the soldiers, sailors, Marines, and airmen, we appreciate what you do.
One thing I like about this is that you all are a blessing to us. Y'all, to shake hands, smiles, and everything is not. And the thing I like about the real thing, you all are real. And I really appreciate that, because every time y'all turn around, it's a shaking hand, thank you, appreciate your service, and all like that. And we appreciate that.
It's not us, and it's not them, it's we. We can, we will, we provide, we empower. We are, you are, Warrior Empowerment.